Good evening, how you doing?
Yeah!
Dave lives in a cave under a hill, little way from the sea. 2 cups of tea and rashes for breakfast. Well done, works until 1. No need to run, just what he needs to live. Hit like a sieve, still you can't call him a slave. And you and me just keep on rushing round the world to chase the perfect crime. Could it be that while we're rushing round the world, we're wasting all our time? Dave watches the waves, they come and go, so he don't have to. Why reach for the sky? He got a job once in Spain, away from the rain. Got on a train, turned around, came right back on the same track. Why doesn't he just behave? And you and me just keep on rushing round the world to chase the perfect crime. Could it be that while we're rushing round the world, we're wasting all our time? Dave lies in his grave under the hill. Somebody took his place with the same bass, whistles the same tone deaf tune. Works until noon, howls of the moon. Maybe he'll call in sick, head like a brick, says you can't just call him Dave. And you and me just keep on rushing round the world to chase crown. You don't rule anymore. Oh, take it like she did before. Oh no, take it like a man. Strong, sexy, smart, slim, sassy, super cool. She gets the parts. You get to play the fool. Mean, drunk or dumb. We're not casting boys today. Brave heart or bum. Who needs you anyway? Oh no, take it like she did before. Oh no, take it like her man. Thank you. It's good to be here. It's lovely theatre. I can't see you very well, but I can hear you, so yeah, make as much noise as you want. That was two songs from, well, that was Take It Like a Man from the album Volume 4, and Dave from the album Fool, which came out a couple of years ago. So, but I think that's enough for the 21st century. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of the 21st century so far. So I want to go back to the 1990s. I'd like to do a song from the album Laughter and Lust. And it's sort of, it really needs, this is what, I didn't think I could play this solo, but I think it kind of worked. You just have to imagine something like a cowbell keeping time to it. Space in it. Can you help me try to find my baby's house? It's 3 in the morning in the pouring rain. I can't find the house and I forgot the number, but I gotta give her these roses to relieve her pain. Don't laugh, just tell me you've been down before. So we fight, but we fight every evening, and I tell you, every morning I just love her more. Life goes on, filled with disasters and friction. And life can be strange, but love can be stranger than fiction. Only love can be stranger than fiction. Excuse me, operator, tell me what time it is. Me and my love didn't know I had. And tell me what day is it anyway? Don't laugh, just tell me you hear what I say. I love her so much I don't even know what planet I'm on. Love her so much I wish she'd just go away. And life goes on, filled with bizarre contradictions. Life can be strange, but love can be stranger than fiction. Only love can be stranger than fiction. I know that sometimes love goes, but sometimes it comes back to get you. And when love grows, it grows like a flower or grows like a tumor. Love shows that God has a sense of humor.
I just had to talk to a monitor engineer because he's behind a curtain, so I can't signal to. So John, can you give me just a tiny bit of reverb? And there's a little bit of kind of a sibilance on the edge of my voice. If you could trim that off a bit and then bring the level up like about a dB on my voice. You didn't hear that, that's it. So I'm going to take you back to the 1980s. Yeah! This is a song with a fairly distinctive bass line that you might recognize it.
know what you want. You can't get what you want till you know what you want. Wear the uniform and I could way. Don't know how to be a man. Time to admit what you call defeat. Cause there's women running past you now while you just drag your feet. And man makes a gun, man goes to war. Man can kill and man can drink and man can take a whore. And it's kill all the blacks or kill all the reds. And if there's war between the sexes, there'll be no people left. It goes around again, but now and then we wonder who the real men are.
Another song with a distinctive bass line. This one's a bit more of a workout. Into a car and drive to the other side. Sorry, got lost there.
can't seem to say I'll do the right thing. Wanted to be sure you're feeling right. Wanted to be sure we want the same thing. She said, I don't believe it, you can't possibly beat it. Don't we all want the same thing, don't we? Well, we'll say anything about love. No, not love, she said. Don't you know that it's different? Girls don't give me love. No, not love, she said. Don't you know that it's different for girls? You're all the same. Mama always told me, serve yourself. Take a little time and find the right girl. Then it can end up on the shelf. But your core advice gets you in a whirl. I know a lot of things that you don't. You wanna have some. She said, just give me something, anything. Well, give me all you got, but not love. No, not love, she said. Don't you know that it's different? Girls don't give me love. No, not love, she said. Don't you know that it's different? Girls, you're all the same. Ex-friends, ex-lovers and enemies, I got your faces in front of me today. All grown up. Ex-bosses, you never let me be. I got your names and your numbers far away. I'm grown up. Don't you know you can't get near me? You can only hope to hear me on your radio, yeah. You gotta hear me on your radio, yeah. You gotta hear me on your radio. You gotta hear me on your radio. You gotta hear me on your radio. Ex-teachers still coming through to me. Tough kids don't stop trying to get me to the ground. I don't care. Go on, just do what you do to me. You look so sick when you're pushing me around. You're nowhere. Don't you know you can't get near me? You can only hope to hear me on your radio,
Thank you very much. It's really weird, you know, it's always the songs that you've done a million times that you screw up. I kind of spaced out there during stepping out. I didn't know where I was. I think I missed out a verse or a chorus. I don't know what I did. Sorry about that. I just never know what's going to happen up there, I tell you. Anyway, some of you may have figured out that this set is going backwards in time. We're now in the 1970s, but only just, because both my first two albums came out in 1979. I'd like to continue to go back in time into the 1960s. There's a slight problem there in that I didn't write any songs in the 1960s, because I was just a little kid. But the first music that I really remember as a kid was mostly British pop music on the radio. And we all know about the Beatles and the Stones, of course. But if they were number 1 and 2, or 2 and 1, depending on your point of view, who was number 3? I'm not asking, I'm telling you it was the Kings. I'd like to do a song by Ray Davies.
Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy. Taxi lights shine so bright, but I don't need no friends. As long as I gaze on Waterloo sunsets, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunsets fine. Terry meets Julie, Waterloo Station, every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I just stay home at night. But I don't feel afraid, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunsets, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunsets fine. Of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground. Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. And they don't need no friends, as long as they gaze on Waterloo sunsets, they are in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunsets fine. Waterloo sunset's fine. Waterloo sunset's fine.
Losing my voice a little bit, but I'll soldier on. Let's go! It'll work. Don't worry. So that song conveniently takes us to London, which is where the rest of our show is going to live. And I'd like to go back further in time, not into the 1940s, 30s, anything like that, because then we get into the Great American Songbook, the songs of Gershwin and Cole Porter and so on, which everybody's done. And done much better than I could do, that's for sure. So what I'm interested in is going way back before that, before the First World War, to the music that we had in Britain in the Victorian and Edwardian eras, which was called music hall. And I heard someone the other day trying to explain what this was in American terms, and he said, yeah, it's kind of like old British vaudeville, which it sort of is actually. Close cousin, anyway. And like vaudeville, they had, ventriloquists and jugglers and all that kind of thing. But really, it was mostly about songs. I mean, it started out in the middle of the 19th century with people singing in pubs. It just grew and grew and grew and became huge. I mean, the first form of mass popular entertainment, and created by the working classes, and particularly London working classes, Cockneys. And I've always been very interested in musical, as was Ray Davies actually, and quite a few other British songwriters. Up to the First World War, when basically everything the musical thing kind of fell apart, and then after that in the 1920s our popular culture became very Americanized, and I think it did everywhere. But I've always been very interested in musical. The first time I got interested in it was very early on in my teens, when I started doing my first gigs, which was just playing piano in pubs. And I was playing a lot of these songs, which I found sheet music, and I didn't really know their origin or anything. But over the years, another occasion was, must be almost 20 years ago now, that I made my first, and so far, last appearance in a movie. It was a film called The Greatest Game Ever Played. I don't know if anyone seen that movie? A couple of people. Oh, okay. I don't think many people did actually see it. You might be the only ones. Sorry. But I'm in one scene. It's set in 1913, so the tail end of the music hall era. And so I did a lot of research and tried to pick a song for this scene that would have been a hit in 1913. And I found one that I quite like. I'd like to play it for you, if that's all right. This is one of a very common type of musical song, which was humorous. More often than not, they were humorous songs. Sometimes they were very satirical, because they loved to poke fun at the rich and powerful and the pretentious and so on. But they also did a lot of songs just about the humor and the absurdity of everyday life. And I think this is one of those. It's called Hello, Hello, Who's Your Lady Friend? All right. A ladies' man was he. Every pretty girl he loved to spoon. Then he took a wife and down beside the sea went to Margate for the honeymoon. And as he strolled along the promenade with his little wife just newlywed, he got a proper scare when someone strolling there came up to him and winked and said, you like this because there's another 7 verses. Well, they had a different attention span back then. They didn't have iPhones. No, don't worry, I'll make it easy on you. I'll just do one more verse. Okay, here we go. Second verse.
Jeremiah took his wife's mama one night out to see the moving picture show. There up on the screen, a picture came in sight. Jeremiah cried, he'd better go, for on that picture there was Jeremiah with a pretty girl upon his knee. Ma cried, what does it mean? When pointing at the screen, the people yelled at Jones with glee. Hello, who's your lady friend? Who's the little lady by your side? I've seen you with the girl or two. Oh, 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 I am surprised at you. Hello, stop your little game. Don't you think your ways you ought to mend? Isn't the girl I saw you with at Brighton? Who's your lady? Who's your lady friend?
Another kind of song that was very popular in the music hall era was sentimental songs and ballads, which can seem to us nowadays, you know, we're so cynical now, but they seem incredibly corny a lot of the time. But I think some of them, if you sort of take them on their own terms, some of them are quite beautiful. I'll just do a little snippet of one just so you see what I mean. This is called Dear Old Dutch, and this comes from Cockney rhyming slang, Dutch plate, meaning mate. So it's a bit obscure, but it more or less means something like my dear old pal, something like that. It goes like this.
We've been together now for 40 years, and it don't seem a day too much. There ain't a lady living in the I swap for me dear old Dutch. There ain't a lady living in the land as I'd swap for me dear old Dutch.
Terribly corny perhaps, but think about it. Here's a man paying tribute to his wife, who he's been married to for 40 years, and saying she's still his best friend. I can't think of anyone around now who'd write a song like that, so if you can, let me know. Anyway, the music hall era produced some fascinating characters, and one in particular who was around right at the end of that era was Max Champion. Now, we don't know very much about Max Champion. We know that he was an up-and-coming music hall entertainer between about 1910 and 1913, when he seems to have joined either the army or the navy, gone off to fight in the First World War, and didn't come back. But I've had a great time over the last few years researching and reviving his songs. And we'd like to take you back now to the world of Max Champion. Now, you might think this is an intermission coming up here. It's actually part of the show. That's one of the best parts of the show, I think. I'm going to leave the stage for a moment, but please don't go away. Thanks very much.
Yeah!
1910. Welcome to the world of Max Champion, and don't ask why.
Why is a word that I detest? Why must I get it off my chest? Someone always wants to investigate. I know what they're looking for. I could tell some tales that would titillate, but then they want more and more. Why is a word that I despise? Why can't you open up your eyes? Someone always asks what it's all about. They've been doing that for years. Worry is a weight that we fall about until it all ends in tears. Why is a word that makes me mad? Why is a word I think is bad? Don't need to be told why you like a thing. Don't need to be told what's fun. You'll be growing old, living like a king, if you just love someone. Why is a word until we drop? Why must we fight to reach the top? Doing all that you're obligated to, dreaming you can be up there. What if you get there and you hate the view, and then you find no one cares? Why do we survive? What we going to? Why if we go to ride, can't we share a drink or two? Why are we alive? What we're going through? Why if we have to die, can't we share a joke or two? place I find it, and I don't care what anybody thinks. And there's one thing I can't take, it's the noise that people make. What a day, what a racket, I don't think I can hack it. I didn't come in looking for a fight. Pass the door and I'm back it, pass the bag, let me pack it, I'll do anything. People bring me sleep at night. All day long they're banging and clattering and clanging and begging for the boss to let them out. You'd think they want some quiet, instead they start a riot and fuss and fight and scrap and scream and shout. If you'd like a quiet drink and you can't hear yourself think, what a day, what a racket, I don't think I can hack it. I didn't come here looking for a fight. Pass the door and I'll back it, pass the bag, let me pack it, I'll do anything if it will bring me sleep at night. Misunderstand me, there's lovely people around me. I like the pub, I like the music hall. I like all kinds of places, it's just the ugly faces and voices that can drive me up the wall. When you dine out for a treat and you can't hear yourself eat. What a day, what a racket, I don't think I can hack it. I didn't come here looking for a fight. Pass the door and I'll back it, pass the bag, let me pack it, I'll do anything and it will bring me sleep at night. Players quit now. We're just going to have to tubify this. So, here we all are then. Sorry, I can't resist that because it's just, if you ever find yourself at a loss for words, just say that. It means nothing whatsoever. So we'd like to continue with a rather bawdy song, which is typical of the music hall era. A lot of their songs were very bawdy indeed, but they couldn't have lyrics that were explicitly vulgar because they'd be in trouble. They just couldn't do it. So they used a lot of double entendres and euphemisms. And this song is called "The Bishop and the Actress." Now, some of you may know that there's a long tradition of bishop and actress or actress and bishop jokes in Britain. And the way they usually go is someone will say something completely innocent and someone else will say, oh, as the actress said to the bishop, or as the bishop said to the actress, or if they're American, that's what she said. Anyway, this is a song in which Max has tried to construct almost an entire song consisting of obscene double entendres. Some of them may be a bit obscure to an American audience, but I think you'll get the general idea. This is called "The Bishop and the Actress." Oh, the bishop and the actress had a very bold affair, or it would have been if they were seen out in the public square. Instead it was in secret, they cuddled and they kissed, and spread fresh gossip with each tender tryst. But that was back in days of bawdy fun. actress. It's you that I adore. But we mustn't meet out on the street. I'll come in your back door. Send the actress to the bishop. Proceed with caution there. A man in your position must take care. But nowadays there's trouble all around. Where entendres that are double are still found. When you hear a cheeky chap say I like a bit of a slap and tickle or a tremble of the knee, someone who plays a quickie or his fashion is a young so we can guarantee. Wielding a chopper, squealing with a whopper, deliveries in the rear. The bishop and the actress are still here. This song is a kind of hymn to the two great gods of our time, health and safety. We're not marching off to war, we're marching on one spot. We make so bold as to do just what we're told. Ask us what we're frightened of, we'll answer what you got. Corporal Cook has got to cough. Sergeant Smith feels sad. I do my best to get through every test, but something's wrong, I'm feeling strong, perhaps I'm going mad. Try to get a grip, relax the upper lip, keep it gloomy and be glad. Safety is your holding on. Gently, save me from myself. Understand, underfool. What's the matter? When we go out on patrol, we keep ourselves in check. No time to free, a cat stuck up a tree. You might get fleas or allergies or fall and break your neck. Don't jump off that riverbank to save a drowning man. Think what you get apart from soaking wet. Might as well jump from the fire into the frying pan. Slightly stressed, you rise for the best. They're always going to have a plan. Health and safety is your only one. Gently, save me from myself. Understand, I'm the fool. What's me up? Give me someone to save me back to school. Health and safety, what's it all about? Put that pump down, scrub the
Thank you very much. Well, we're going to continue with a satirical song, and I'm not sure if it was aimed at anyone in particular, but whoever it was a rather pompous and self-involved actor or celebrity who nevertheless was very keen to share his political opinions with the world. No, it's hard to relate to because that doesn't really happen now. But, anyway, this is called Think of the Show, and it's what they used to call a patter song, which means it has lots and lots of words and it's a bit of a tongue twister. So I am going to be reading the lyrics. I have to have the lyrics here because there's so many words in this stuff. I can't possibly remember them all. So wish me luck with this one. This is called Think of the Show, but it also has a subtitle which is A Thespian's Lament.
When the average man and his average wife come away from a night at the theatre, do they give half a damn for the maddening life that is often the lot of its creators? They're blissfully unaware of the burden you have to bear. When you put on a wig and step into the lights and you hope your reception is clamorous, but you sweat like a pig in some filthy old tights and futile attempt to be glamorous. You miss every other cue and stagger off black and blue. As you soar in the wings, there's only one thing you can do. Think of the show, dear hearts, yes, the show must go on. And though it's a tale of woe, from Sydenham to Ceylon, think of the show, dear hearts, wherever a light is shown. A player must play, or what they say when we're all gone. When you're thinking at least you can dress like a king and indulge in the sin they call vanity, you look like a beast in some battered old thing with an odour that threatens your sanity. The audience shouts hooray, but they're 40 feet away. Then you wait for the sound of a nautical storm, but hear only clappity-cloppity from coconut shells rather badly performed by the man from theatrical properties. And much as it hurts to hear, he's rather the worse for beer. And there's only one choice of genuine morsel of cheer. Think of the show, dear hearts, yes, the show must go on. And though it's a tale of woe, from Sunderland to Saigon, think of the show, dear hearts, wherever a light is shone. A player must play, or what's this thing when we're all gone? Every actor possesses the soul of a saint and a marvelous mind analytical. One never professes to practice restraint or propounding positions political. A play you must pay to see, but we proffer advice for free. For with all that we suffer and all of the tears in a life in professions theatrical, one has to be tougher than first it appears, and an actor is perfectly practical. A rational world would say an actor should lead the way, but until it comes true, there's nothing to do but to pray. And think of the show, dear hearts, yes, the show must go on. And though it's a tale of woe, from Coventry to Canton, think of the show, dear hearts, wherever a light is shown. A player must play, or what it is that we're all gone.
Thanks. The next song is a rather sentimental one, and it's a song drawn from the London Irish experience. Now, there's been loads of Irish people in London going way back, and there's still loads of them. The London Irish are a particular breed. I know some of them personally, and they're very often people who were born and bred in London. They're pure Cockneys, really, except that their parents or grandparents or great-grandparents came from Ireland. And they're never going to forget that. And neither are you. So this is a tale of the London Irish experience, going back, I think, probably into the Victorian era. But this is called Dear Old Mum, a London Irish lament. Dear Old Mum.
for the Pope and 40 Shades of Green. Every Saturday she'd laugh as she scrubbed us in the bath with the biggest bar of soap you've ever seen. Sunday evening bread and tea, mutton dripping just for me. Times was hard, but we was happy and hygienic. Let me tell you about me dear old mum, how she brought us up like proper little paddies. You had to hand it to me dear old mum. Well, it's a shame I'm still quite scarred from where she scrubbed a bit too hard, but she's the only mum I'll ever know. The only mum I'll ever Let me tell you about me dear old mum, and the 10 of us, or was it down to 9 then? I remember how me dear old mum put us on the street to beg and fled to Mother Jane. On the Dilly or the Strand, she could always find a man who could pay for any brand of Dutch delight. While we were spat on, we were kicked, went from 7 down to 6. Some was carried off by fever, some by fighting. You might have heard about me dear old mum, how she cried that it was all the fault of England. Let me tell you how me dear old mum dragged me through the mud and muck, and how I've never had no luck, but she's the only mum I'll ever know. The only mum I'll ever know. So if, like me, you lost your mum a dozen years ago, your memory can sometimes tell you lies. But if she was an angel or the devil in disguise, she was the only mum you'll ever know. The only mum you'll ever know.
Thank you. Lovely violin there by Susan Fuller. And gorgeous ukulele by Daniel Luther. Okay. Right, this next song is sort of along sentimental lines as well, but it tells a story which has a bit of a twist to it. This is called The Shades of Night.
happened one evening of Wednesday in June, with my day's work done. I thought I'd go for a walk just to savour the breeze. Windows were lighted and people excited for nights of fun. But their curtains were drawn. Someone really should warn them. One can't help but see what one sees. The shades of night were falling fast around all streets and squares. It's all too easy strolling past to see what your neighbours are doing in there. They're not playing pianos or having their tea, not talking or reading a book. The shades of night were falling fast, but I still got a pretty good look. Now I swear I'm not lying or snooping or spying, that's not my way. Until I spotted a head full of lovely dark curls. She looked familiar, yes, more than just similar, as clear as day. And I stopped in the streets as my heart skipped a beat, and I heard myself say, that's my girl. The shades of night were falling fast around all the streets and the squares. It's all too easy strolling past to see what your neighbours are doing there. They're not playing pianos or having their tea, not talking or reading a book. The shades of night were falling fast, but I still got a pretty good look. We were to marry, I thought I would carry her down the aisle. Then in one moment my dreams almost turned to despair. Now I'm for the Navy, and who knows that maybe that's more my style. With a girl in each port, I won't spare a thought. For that evening I went walking where the shades of night were falling fast. Oh, what a sad song this is, ladies and gentlemen. Still, I used to say it don't all turn out for the best. There's many a dark cloud what has a silver lining. So, enjoy that special twilight time.
goes by the name of Monty Monday. Now, he doesn't look Maltese, he doesn't speak Maltese, but he identifies as Maltese. So, this is called Monty Monday is Maltese. Now who's the strangest blooming creature in the world today? Assuming that he's human, we're not sure what else to say. You might say that he looks a proper Swede, with yellow hair and eyes of baby blue. And there's no use complaining if he says he's Mediterranean, then it's true. Who wears big baggy trousers with a sash around the waist? And lives on snails and rabbit stew, regardless of the taste. He wears a Maltese hat upon his head. What's different to a turban or a vest? There may be important message, so maybe we ought to listen what he says. We choose to take some kinds of people in the world, and some of them are chalk and some are cheese. So change your minds and it's off if you please, cause Monty Monday is Maltese. Who wants us all to fly his flag, a spiky little cross? And vows he's from Valletta, so you better, he's the boss. He swears he's from that southern land of sun, although his skin's an English shade of pale. You can see him out and people try to work out, and when they fail, he says he takes some kinds of people in the world, and some of them are chalk and some are cheese. So change your minds and that's what you please, cause Monty Monday is Maltese. Ladies and gentlemen, genuine, authentic Maltese fish whistle. Just in case anyone's getting the idea that I have anything against the people of Malta, I'd like to point out that no Maltese were harmed in any way in the making of this recording. Some people think they're Caesar or Napoleon Bonaparte. There's a bloke called Mona Lisa and an old school Mr. Clark. But everyone must pay their due respects, especially now that Monty is the mayor. He may not be elected, but objections are rejected, we don't care. Because he takes all kinds of people in the world, and some of them are chalk and some are cheese. So change your minds and act off if you please, cause Monty Monday eats, Monty Monday drinks, Monty Monday feels, Monty Monday thinks, Monty Monday is Maltese. Now I'd like to dedicate this next song to anyone out there who hates to get up early. This is actually two songs in one, really, because the chorus is a festive waltz, but the verses are sort of dripping in blood-curdling Victorian melodrama. I can't wait, can you? It's called Never So Nice in the Morning.
groan or just sleeping instead. No, I'm never my best in the morning. In the morning, I'm not good. I should issue a 12-hour warning just to make it understood. No, I'm never my best in the morning. In the morning, I'm not great. Afternoon, slightly sad. Early evening, not bad. But at night time, I sleep till 8. Oh, the horror of work. Cold winter mornings I'd shirk, always later to lurk under blanket and sheet. No, I'm not labouring stock. Sold into factory or dock. It's enough of a shock to be up on my feet. Oh, I'm never my best in the morning. In the morning, I'm not nice. If you see me all scowling and yawning, keep away is my advice. No, I'm never my best in the morning. In the morning, I'm a swine. Afternoon, I won't play. Early evening, okay, but at night time, the world is mine. I'm for the sweetness of life. He's so sweet. Big in bed with the wife, far away from the strife of a wearisome world. But she wakes up too soon. Hoping to snuggle and spoon when it's inopportune for unconscious time code. No, I'm never my best in the morning. In the morning, I'm no fun. And I dare say a new day is dawning, but I can't rise like the sun. No, I'm never my best in the morning. In
you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost at the end of our show. This next song is dedicated to anyone who was a pathetic, nerdy, sickly little kid who either couldn't or wouldn't do sports. This is called The Sporting Life.
With 10 left toes and a cauliflower nose, he swears that he keeps him young. Now the sporting life is not for me. I'd rather be a donkey or a monkey up the tree. I'll swing the street, I'll mix the meat to anything at all, but don't make me kick another ball. My teachers always hated me, I was a sickly brat. They said you're for the Odger, and I was. They thought that being tall and thin I might be good at that, but I ran up to the line and there I froze. But I've a pal called Paul, who loves the cricket ball, the sound that it makes on Willow. He shows no fear, and it's one once a year, in matches that last that long. Now the sporting life is not for me. I'd rather be a donkey or a monkey up a tree. I'll swing the street, I'll lose the meat, do anything at all, but don't make me kick another ball. There was a time I thought I might have made a bunch of friends. They dragged me to a soggy patch of grass. I started running round and well, you know how this one is. They lost the ball and kicked me up to the field. But I've a mate called Mac who goes to the track and drinks till he thinks he's sober. He takes his pay and chucks it all away and thinks that he's having fun. No, the sporting life is not for me. I'd rather be a donkey or a monkey up a tree. I'll swing the street, I'll mix the meat, do anything at all, but don't make me kick another ball. Back then your mum would say, be careful what you do. You're not a kangaroo, don't have to be. Meanwhile you best to kick, you kick him back and give us all a real good laugh. Well, nowadays I've mellowed and I say just let them play. Now I don't get into quite so many brawls. It's wonderful that there's so many games for kids today, that is providing that they got the balls. But I've a boy called Bill who loves to climb a hill and fly down when he's got skis on. I've said, boy, you'll break your blooming neck, but that'll never stop no one. Now the sporting life is not for me. I'd rather be a monkey or a donkey up a tree. I'll swing the street, I'll mix the meat to anything at all, but that'll make me kick another ball. We'd like to thank you very much for coming out to see us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Being so supportive. I'm sure you have no idea what to expect. And here you are. So here's to you. And I'd like to introduce the band to you. Because let's face it, they're awesome. Not a World Cup champion from years but online. From left to right, my left to right. On trombone and tuba, Mr. Sam Kulik.
On trumpet, Jackie Coleman. On clarinet, and my favourite instrument, the bass clarinet, Krista Van Alstein. On flute and piccolo, Ricky Rochelle. On drums, percussion and assorted racket, Doug Yule. And now our beautiful, glamorous string section, starting with the most beautiful and glamorous. On bass, Mr. Richard Hammond. On viola, Lourdes Rosales. On violin, Susan Aquila. Last but not least, our musical director on piano and ukulele, Daniel Mitzeris. Okay, here we go. I think what we should do is, you just hang where you are, don't do anything, just feel very pleased with yourselves, and we'll give you a round of applause. Now, it did occur to me, I wondered, because, you know, pretty obviously, this band and this style is not compatible with the Joe Jackson repertoire. But I did wonder if there was maybe one song that we can somehow work in.
Chinatown!
I think it's always good to sometimes ask yourself, what if? And so I thought, what if Max Champion's band was to play a Joe Jackson song?
Ooh, yeah!
So we're going to have a go. This is purely as a scientific experiment, mind you. Okay, take it away.
Thank you very much again. This is our grand finale, and the title happens to be something that my dad used to say. If anyone was complaining or feeling sorry for themselves, making a fuss, he'd say, "Oh, worse things happen at sea." Well, I figured he'd been in the Navy, so maybe he knew what he was talking about. Anyway, it's an expression you sometimes hear in England. It's equivalent to something like, "Oh, get over yourself." And that's more or less the message of this song, simple as it is. This is called Worst Things Happen at Sea. Thank you very much.
Life isn't always jolly, sun often turns to rain. Between our fear and folly, we fail and fail again. My old man knew about it, he'd sailed the 7 seas. It's not that he would doubt it, he'd say, "All right, but please, let's save our tears, be brave, my dears, and stand on straight and free. Remember what the sailors say, worst things happen at sea. Oh, worst things happen at sea." I had a dog called Lucky, a lively little chap, blind in his left eye and lost his right ear in a scrap. At least one leg was going lame, his coat was going bald, but he still answered to his name when anybody called. Let's save our tears, be brave, my dears, and stand up straight and free. Remember what the sailors say, worst things happen at sea. When me and Dad went walking, he hardly said a word, but he knew I was talking, and I knew that he heard. I'd tell him of the tears I'd shed, my struggles and my pain, and by he'd years old refrain. Let's save our tears, be brave.